Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name is Christine, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do some texture stamping using the Tim Holtz Distress Crayons. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use the Distress Crayons to do some texture stamping. So you can see on the card all these little line marks were all done with stamping on my background. So I have a card here and I have put a thin layer of gesso down. And I have my Distress Crayons, and I'm going to be using the picked raspberry, spiced marmalade, and mustard seed. And I'm going to start with just doing the background by coloring, adding color to the background with the crayons, and then I'm going to add water to it. And you can blend these over top. You can put the yellow right over, doesn't matter. And then I have a brush with some water, and I'm going to just paint it out. So depending how much water you have will depend how light your background will be, but you can always add more color over top. This just quickly gets you a base on to your card with some color. So I've done that. I'm going to wipe off the excess water off my mat, and I'm going to dry my background. So even though my background's sort of light right now, I'm going to leave it like that just so the stamping, excuse me, will show up better. So what I'm going to do is take my picked raspberry, I'm going to put it on my craft sheet, and I'm going to spritz it with a bit of water. Now you don't want too much water for this technique. I just want to be able to pick up some of that color. And you can see that by making this little paint with it on my craft mat, I'm able to stamp with it. Now, I wouldn't do this for like full-on stamped images. I think this works best if you're just adding texture to your project. The other thing, once you do it that way, I found that I was able to add some right to my stamp, then dip it in water just to activate it and get a bit more. And then I can just spritz my stamp. See if I can stamp off. I don't want to, there's a lot of water on that now. So I can just wipe my stamp, or I can run it under, I can run this under my tap and it will just take off that excess crayon from it. So I'm just going to quickly dry it. It's not that wet. And you can see now all that great texture I was able to get with the crayons. So now I can go back in and I'm going to just more or less add some color around the edge. So if I add some pink, and a bit of orange. To do it, you just twist this if you need to move your crayon up. And when I'm doing this, I also like to use the walnut stain from the other set and give myself a bit of an edge as well. Just that darker edge I like. And then just blend it out. Okay, so now to finish off my card, I have this happy here that I die cut using the Hero Arts Happy Stamp and Cut set. And I cut it out of toner peel and stick paper from Thermoweb, and then I ran it through my laminator with this one I think is some gold foil. And I like the peel and stick because it makes it easy to apply the items to your project, and the adhesive is quite sticky, so I don't have to worry about fiddling with glue or mediums. I just want to be careful taking it off. I don't want to rip my happy. My happy wants to be happy. So I'm going to put it down. And then I have birthday. And you can stamp right over the crayons using the archival ink. And this time I'm going to use May Flom has her 28 Lilac Lane embellishment collection with buttons galore. And this set has buttons and sequins and beads. So I'm going to pour some out onto my mat. Oh, it even has little pearls in here. That's probably good enough. I'm using the Distress Collage medium. And I am using a little silicone, it's not really a brush, but it's like a brush, to apply it. I just put some of the medium on, and I'm going to randomly put down some of the embellishments. I like mixing up these embellishments because you just get some different sparkle and texture on the page, or on the card, I guess in this case. When I'm putting on the pearls, I like to just use a little extra medium. And I like to put them on sort of in a triangle pattern. I usually only use 3 pearls on my project. And then I fill it in with some sequins, and then I'll add the beads. Sort of work biggest item or boldest to smallest. I'm going to put a bead there because it looks like otherwise it'd be a line. I don't like to form a line with my embellishments. And just add a few beads. These sets come in a huge range of colors, and once you have a set, it'll probably last you quite a while because there's so much in a bottle and you use so little on a project. There. So with this I can just wipe it off. I don't have to worry about the gluing together my brushes. Close it up. And there we have our completed card. We used the Distress crayons to do a painted background, then stamped with them to add that texture, and then just put some dry rub them around the edges to make a border on our card, and then added our happy birthday and our embellishments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, to like our video, and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.